Bonjour guys from Paris. It's my first time in the city of love and I'm going to be exploring it for the next 24 hours, showing you guys some of the coolest things that you can do and what you can eat while you're here. So let's go and explore Paris. Good morning guys and welcome to a brand new video. I'm super excited to be exploring this beautiful city. I'm starting off my morning waiting outside the Saint-Chapelle and I've got myself a little bit of breakfast, got a pain au chocolat and an espresso. So the reason why I'm waiting outside the Chapelle is because I booked my ticket online and I was able to book a time slot which will save me time so I don't have to stand in line for super long. That way I can enjoy my 24 hours in Paris and not waste it in the lines. This pain au chocolat. So good. I've just entered the chapel and whoa. So it costed me just 11 euros 50 cents to enter and I have to say this is one of the most unique churches that I've ever seen. It was built in the 12th century and the reason why it's so popular is because of the stained glass windows here on the second floor. What's crazy is that each mural over here depicts a different scene from the creation of mankind all the way to the resurrection of Jesus. 1,113 different scenes. That's insane. And a 5-minute walk away from Saint-Chapelle is the iconic Notre. This building is known for its very unique French Gothic architecture and it was built in dedication to Virgin Mary. It took 200 years to build. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this video, you can't go inside. In 2019, there was a fire that took place and so now it's under restoration. When walking around, you'll see these buses everywhere. It's a great way to see the city real quick and it just costs I think 40 euros, so I might during my time here get onto one of them. I'm still not sure. Before I head off to the next spot, I'm just taking a small stroll past this river. It's called the Singh River and it's so nice. The weather is so perfect and I think in the evening this would be like a great spot to like get a wine, come and sit here, enjoy the view, the boats cruising by. So this bridge here is called the Pont des Arts. And once upon a time, actually not too long ago, there used to be a railing along this bridge where couples would come and write their initials on a lock and lock it on the bridge, throw the keys into the river over here, and that would basically lock their love. But the government actually removed the railings where you could put the locks because this bridge was getting insanely heavy and it was about to collapse. So now you can't really put any locks anymore. But just to let you guys know, if I had a chance, I'd put a lock for us. And now it's just a pedestrian bridge with some beautiful views.
Je ne veux pas travailler, non. Je ne veux pas déjeuner. Je veux seulement l'oublier. Et puis je fume.
Man, that guy is so good. Real quick, I want to say a huge thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. No matter where my adventures take me, I know that I'm always protected online with the best VPN on the internet. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and it basically takes all the data that's moving between your computer and the internet and it'll encrypt it all so that no one can steal your sensitive data. Data such as passwords, bank account information, or even credit cards. If you find yourself consistently connecting to public Wi-Fi's, then using a VPN is a great way to keep your online identity safe. Not only is a VPN great for your online safety, but it also has other benefits like being able to access content that may not be available in your location. It's very easy to change the virtual location of your device so that you can get access to a completely new library of content. I've been using Surfshark for over a year now and I highly recommend it. It's the only VPN on the internet that allows you to use just one account for unlimited devices. Plus, they just released their new antivirus software that will keep your computer safe too. Use the code AdventureSing to get 83% off and 3 free months. Follow the link below to get started. And with that, let's get back into the video. So something that I've been doing during my time here in Europe is in the mornings, I eat cheap so that I can splurge for dinner. And right now I got myself the famous French baguette from this shop right over here. I got a deal, so I got a Coca-Cola and this for just €5.50. Oh, that's good. It's a chicken sandwich, got the lettuce, tomatoes, chicken. And the bread is so good. It was actually a short walk away from the river, so I found myself this spot. I'm going to enjoy this view as I enjoy my baguette. I have just made it to the Louvre, which is the world's most visited museum, and man, this place is huge. So outside here is the main square, which is free to enter. It's easy to enter, but if you want to go inside the actual museum, you have to book a time slot. And unfortunately for me, I could only find a time slot for 4 p.m. That means I'm going to have to stand in a line, which I'm scared of how long it may be. But here's a hack: if you guys are planning way in advance, make sure to book a time slot for the morning, 10 a.m. onward, and you might find a much shorter line. So for now, let's go and see where this line starts. Oh my god. Okay, it starts somewhere here and then it goes like... I have just made it inside the museum and I'm actually surprised I didn't have to wait that long in line. So the Louvre is home to some very famous pieces of work, including the Mona Lisa. And a fun fact, there's 35,000 objects that you can come here to see. And if you were to spend 30 seconds on each of them, it would take you at least 200 days to see everything. But we only have 24 hours in Paris, so I'm going to spend maybe an hour over here. So let's get going. There she is, the great Mona Lisa. It's crazy how I had to battle this whole crowd to get to her. $1 billion painting right over there. I honestly don't get what the fuss is all about, but I'm glad to say I got to see the Mona Lisa in person. Woo. An hour in the Louvre and you can really tell why it's the world's most famous museum. My mind right now is so saturated. So right now I've come to the world's most beautiful avenue. This is the Champs-Delise. It leads straight to the Arc de Triomphe, and if you're on a shopping spree, this place is for you. It's lined with some very luxury brands. So I saw a photo of macaroons and I was like, let me get some. So I Google searched where's the cheapest I can find on this street. Not that I could find any cheap ones. I got these macaroons, 3 of them for €6. I hope they're good. Chocolate, coconut and vanilla. You guys, wherever I've tried macaroons from, they've been hard and so sweet, but these... Oh my god. I'm about to say €6 very well spent. I have thoroughly enjoyed these. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Ooh. So when you get to the end of Champs-Delise, you find that the Arc de Triomphe. Oh god, I just started a fitness journey, but being in Europe is definitely going to cancel all of that. I just found a crepe stand. And I just had the macaroons, but like crepes and... Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Bonjour. Un Nutella, s'il vous plaît. I tried. Merci. Crepe, 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 crepe. So they say that Parisians can be rude people, especially to foreigners, because they're annoyed of tourists, but I haven't really had that experience over here. So I learn a couple of words in French and I usually approach with a bonjour and I ask them, parlez-vous anglais, which means do you know English? And I think they chuckle at the way I speak and then they speak to me back in English and I have a really good interaction with them. So, moral of the story, learn the language of where you're going to. It'll just be easier for you and you too can be enjoying some amazing French crepes with friendly interactions. So I was just here making my vlog and I met Ahmed and Haseen from Morocco and Nigeria, and they came up to me and we're kind of having a hard time speaking English and French, but we're managing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, very good. Bienvenue en France, bienvenue en France.
Bienvenue à Paris.
Et si c'est la Hesse, bienvenue, on est des hommes.
I have no idea what he just said. I am currently walking towards the Eiffel Tower, and for the most part I've been getting around on foot, but for longer distances I've actually been using the subway, which is quite efficient and it's actually very extensive. So what I did when I got here, I bought something called a book of 10 tickets, which cost me 16 euros. If you buy individual tickets it will cost you 1.9 euros, so I saved on that. Woo. Oh my god. And that right there is the image that comes to mind when you think of Paris. The Eiffel Tower. Wow, it's so beautiful, like in person. So here's a fun fact for you guys. The Eiffel Tower was actually built in 1889 for the World Fair, and it was supposed to stay erected for 20 years only and then broken down. But it attracted so much tourism that they decided to keep it, and it still continues to this day to attract so much tourism. And right now actually so many people are having like a picnic on the gardens with that beautiful view. Oh my gosh, what a vibe. I took a short walk away from the Eiffel Tower and I'm ending off my day with dinner, and the crazy thing is it's 10 p.m. The sun still hasn't gone down, so I didn't even get to experience the Eiffel Tower glittering, but hopefully by the time I'm done with this meal I'll get to go and check it out. So I ordered a beef tartare, got it with some fries, and I'm actually nervous to try it out. I've never had this before. That's raw beef and it's really good. Here's where my Nairobi boy mindset really fails me. So I didn't realize that beef tartare is actually raw beef, and it was actually the cheapest thing that was on the menu, 17 euros, whereas everything else was like 24, 25. And this could have probably been the most expensive mistake I've made. So I was enjoying it, but it kept dawning on me that it's raw beef, and I'm like, so I've kind of like left half of it. You guys, oh my frigging gosh, wow, the wait for that, super worth it. I have 2 hours left to my train to Belgium, and for my final moments here in Paris, I've come to the highest point of the city. Right behind me is the Sacré-Cœur, which is a Roman Catholic church. I was actually supposed to come here for sunrise, but as you can see, the weather isn't really one that would give you a sunrise, so I slept in, and this is the crowd that I'm facing right now. There's a lot of people. In fact, this is actually the second most visited monument in all of Paris. It's so beautiful. And that right there is the beautiful view you can see from here. And with that, I wish I had more time to spend here in Paris, but that always gives a reason for me to come back. If there's any place which you think that I should have visited during my time here, then let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.